I'm out here today to fulfill a promise I made to conduct a series of tone at the top meetings with various business sectors, starting with our manufacturing sector. And I'm honored to be here with some of the industry leaders, and particularly with the two individuals who co-chaired our transition team on manufacturing, John Carter and John Mollis. I believe that in order to build a sustainable economic future for Oregon, we once again need to lead in manufacturing. And we have many of the ingredients necessary to do so and to build a strong and resilient economy. That is going to require state leadership that welcomes growth in this important business sector. It's going to require state leadership that helps Oregonians understand the importance of a balanced economy for our long-term prosperity, and it will require state leadership that will address the growing costs of state government. I also understand that we have a responsibility to make sure that successful businesses are based and developed on Oregon values, because clearly creating quality products using methods we are proud of is the key to true sustainability. Today I'll be releasing a progress report on the early job creation actions we took shortly after I took office, and also highlighting two important pieces of legislation. One of them is my proposal for a capital gains rollover to create an incentive for Oregonians to reinvest their money in Oregon job-creating ventures. And if they do so, they'll have no capital gains liability until that same investment is liquidated or invested elsewhere. The second piece of legislation is being sponsored by Senator Lee Beyer, who is with us today, as well as Dave Hunt, Representative Hunt. And that will deal with the critical issue of the availability of industrial land. Just as we've seen high-value farmland lost to low-density sprawl, we're also seeing strategic locations for high-density industry falling to the same fate. This industrial lands legislation will protect and develop regionally important industrial areas and will speed up state permitting for projects of state importance. These are projects that will create high economic value for the area, projects that have local support, and projects that are being located or expanded in appropriately planned areas. By protecting and designating these industrial lands, we can ensure that a local community has access to family wage jobs rather than stifling it with a low-wage economy. Finally, I want to say that I can't think of a better setting to discuss the future of Oregon manufacturing than here at Vigor Industrial. This operation began actually on this very location in 1942 as a shipyard building T-2 tankers for the Allied effort in the Second World War. Vigor has a long history of craftsmanship that's matched only by its commitment to innovation. Innovation is shared by its 500 employees, and Frank Fody just informed me that yesterday they closed a deal purchasing Todd Shipyard in Seattle, doubling the size of the company, which now has 1,700 more workers, still an Oregon-based company. So I'm looking forward to this meeting today, and I want to thank once again Frank Fody for letting us use this location, and particularly the manufacturing transition team for their hard work and their willingness to help us continue to push this work forward through the legislative session.